So welcome back. We are in Automobilista 2, or AMS2 as I like to call it, and we're taking a look at the 1.6.7 release that just came out. Changes for 1.6.7 are two new cars, and the first of the two new cars is the Formula Vee Gen2, and this is an update to the Gen 1 car, going from a 1200cc engine to a 1600cc VW engine. The transmission in the real car is a 4-speed manual shift H-pattern shifter, and in this, it is a 5-speed. And the reason I think that they did that is to allow more capability of driving longer, faster tracks with this car and still having a good time. Also, too important to note that because AMS2 is a simulator and they have to account for a wide variety of capabilities of their customers, the would-be drivers, is that you can drive this car with the paddle shifters and no clutch if you so choose. But you do have the option to drive it more old school, legitimate, and that's kind of fun as well. The other car that was added, Ligier JS P4, and this car is kind of a in-between GT class and LMP3 class in terms of capabilities, horsepower, drivability. We're going to drive both of these cars, but I think that we'll drive the Formula Vee Gen2 first. We'll drive this at the Sebring school in a short 5-lap race. Now, the AI in Automobilista 2 goes up to 120. We have ours set at 90. This is a fun car to drive and wheel around a track. It is a tough car to drive in traffic. So this is set to have as many cars on track as are supported. And for me right now, that means 24 or 25 cars with me included. Ordinarily, I take this section in 4th gear because the car can support it. You can slide the car around a little bit. But in traffic, it's a little dangerous. Make use of that 5th gear since it's here. Said in traffic, this car is tough to handle. Oh, he's really running me out. Jesus. Damn it. This is a good time. Very immersive. Oh, last change that I don't think I mentioned yet is that brakes are different. On the Gen 2 version of the Formula V. instead of four-wheel drum, it's a four-wheel disc. So you have better stopping power. Safety equipment is kind of cool. You'll see that we have the halo. And normally I leave the halo in place for my driving, so it's a little bit more immersive, but here I've actually removed it because it was wide enough that it actually impaired my vision and really threw me off. So So you can see setting the AI at 90 out of a possible 120. I've got some pace. I can keep up. I can catch up. Starting at the back, I am having to drive a little bit here, and they're smart. If you make a move too early, they'll block you off. So you have to drive them smarter. This is going to get hairy. I guess the point is I'm not driving just straight up to the front of the pack here with the AI set here. Contact there from the two cars in front. It is a heavily draftable car. That's not so bad. Starting at the back, made up to, I think, 9 or 10 positions. I'll take it. So to check out the Ligier JSP4, we're going to give Watkins Glen a go. no idea how this car is going to handle on this track. I've driven the car just a little bit to get a feel for it, but did not drive it on Watkins Glen. So we'll see. Understeery, if I'm honest. Brakes are definitely not anti-lock brakes. The car's fun, but it's a handful. It's taken some getting used to. Looks cool. Looks very, very cool. You have to panic stop this car because the cars in front of you do something unexpected, man. Brakes are crazy. I've broken the car. That sucks. Damaged the left front suspension. As a general rule, you would never stay out under these circumstances. It's an AI race, it's only 5 laps. Of course, I've got to keep it on the road. So interesting is the car did get worse for the damage. And driving on it. But we'll see if it punishes me for not not pitting. Oh, it doesn't look like it did. Keep coming back to this sim and looking for more from it. And I enjoy it when I drive it, but I oftentimes set it aside for long lengths of time until there's new content to come back to. But again, online, there are other sims that I prefer. More mature, better rating systems for drivers, more competitiveness in the races that are set up as a result. So I love AMS2. I think it's beautiful, and it runs on just about anything and looks almost just as good. Anyway, I hope that this was fun, and hope you got a little something out of it. I just thought it'd be fun to drive the cars. I actually have to tell you, the Ligier P4, I mean, it doesn't drive quite like I expect it to drive. It understeers quite significantly. That could just be set up, took just basic setup, and drove it. The Formula V is horrible fun, a lot of fun, and definitely you can spend hours driving different tracks and different matchups and have a lot of fun with the Formula V Gen 2. So that's a really, really cool addition. If you've not tried it yet, you really should. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.